The Combat Center's mission is to provide a standard of excellence in managing facilities, services in support to the operating forces, and families in order to ensure the readiness of the tenant and resident commands aboard the installation. The MAGTF training program exists to manage and conduct service-level MAGTF combined arms training to enhance the combat readiness of the operating forces and support the Marine Corps' responsibilities to national security. The Combat Center has achieved numerous awards for environmental sustainability, including the 2016 Secretary of the Navy and Secretary of Defense Environmental Award for environmental quality in the non-industrial installation category. The base is able to achieve these environmental breakthroughs because of G4 installations and logistics programs, including the Combat Center's Public Works Division. PWD is responsible for providing a wide range of facilities, maintenance, and engineering support services to organizations aboard the Combat Center.
My name is Lieutenant Commander Chavera. I am the Public Works Officer, and I am part of a team comprised of more than 190 staff members and engineers whose sole job and mission is to provide state-of-the-art construction infrastructure and sustainment projects which enables our base, its tenants, and ultimately our warfighters to accomplish their missions. Today, we are going to look at 3 of those branches that allow us to be successful: the Facilities Maintenance Branch, Utilities Branch, and the Facilities Engineering and Acquisitions Branch.
The main reason PWD exists is to keep the facilities operating. The importance of not just the Marines but the employees that work aboard the Combat Center is if there's anything that takes place in their office or for the Marines in the barracks, that they notify their barracks manager, or in the office spaces, whoever has their Maximal account. So if something's not working, if the AC goes down, if there's a running toilet, lights aren't working, notify us as soon as possible so we can get on it soon. We get phone calls, they think it's a power line down when they're driving by. At least they're being observant. We go out there and it's a cable line, but hey, what the heck, it could have been a hot line, so why not give us a call? And we'll go out and check it out. And that's for everybody, civilians, Marines, everybody that's driving around there. But when they see something that doesn't look right, if they see water running down the road from an area that shouldn't be running down, give the trouble desk a call and we'll go out and investigate it and get on it. That's how we help each other get this taken care of. We save water that way, we save energy that way, and that's more money in the bank for the Marines to go out and do the training.
My role is to help save energy, save money, and save water. We are seeing strides in energy savings even at the local level and the unit level. And if you train the Marines back in the rear, it also goes back out to the field with them, so that way they do energy savings in the field. Basically, a microgrid is an automated function which allows a base or an area in order to retain power. Because we have cogeneration facilities and photovoltaics, we can actually, if we lose power from the grid, be able to power most of the base. The next project to come in will actually be able to power the whole base if we lose power from the grid. So if an earthquake or emergency happens and we get gas lines cut and electrical lines cut, the base can actually survive for 7 days. The other plant is a propane plant. It's a different fuel, so if we can only get one fuel, we can actually still run one plant after that 7 days. The base actually produces the majority of its power by using the cogeneration plants. We actually produce up to 90 to 95% of our own power right now with all the plants working. Our systems on the base are very efficient. They utilize central chilled water plants and central heat plants, which utilize all the waste heat from our generation. The chilled water plants are large, basically AC units, but on a plant size scale in order to provide cooling to multiple facilities. The chilled water plants provide about 60% of the buildings on base with chilled water. The high temperature hot water of the cogen plant actually supplies about 80% of the buildings on base with their needs for heat, domestic hot water, and steam. The panels that I'm standing in front of were also part of the ESPC project. This is a 1.25 megawatt facility, has about 5,000 panels. The savings from the cogen plant, when we extended that out, actually ended up paying for all of the panels here. A lot of energy efficiency comes from base command support and headquarters support. Without that support, we wouldn't be where we are today. So as far as MCAGCC command and headquarters command level, we get plenty of support in order to do projects and would hopefully make things better for MCAGCC and the people on it.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant J.G. Levi Reed. I'm Assistant Public Works Officer for Public Works Division, Twentynine Palms, and I'm here to talk about military construction, commonly referred to as MILCON today. It's a DoD-wide program that uses funds approved and appropriated by Congress. All construction projects over $1 million must go through the MILCON program. Once a project is approved and funded, we oversee the design and manage the construction within Facilities Engineering and Acquisition Division at PWD. During Grow the Force, PWD executed over $500 million in construction across the base in support of the Combat Center's mission and for the quality of life of the Marines, sailors, and civilians. Our most recently finished MILCON project was P212, the new Child Development Center. We are currently working P159, the infrastructure upgrades at Camp Wilson, and P177, the multi-use fitness area along Del Valle.